young and so fine, and seek not your fortune in the dark dreary mine. It will form as a habit and seep in your soul till the stream of your blood is as black as the coal. And it's dark as a dungeon and damp as the dew, where the danger is double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines, and it's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. But it's many a man that I've known in my day who lived just to labor his whole life away, like a fiend with his dope and a drunkard his wine. A man will have a lust for the lure of the mine, and it's dark as the dungeon and damp as the dew, where the danger is double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines, and it's dark as a dungeon way down in the mine. Or the morning, or the middle of the day, it's the same to the miner who labors away, where the demons of death often come by surprise. One fall of the slave and you're buried alive.
I was looking for something fun to do, so I thought I'd buy me a canoe. The store had one second hand, not too beat up, for $50,000. I said, I'll take it. Started writing a check. The man said, hold on, son, you still need accessories. So he sold me airbags, dry bags too, a PFD and a paddle or two, a throw rope helmet and rescue knife, some river maps. I was set for life, I was ready for wide water, with no money left to get there. So I joined a canoe club and went to their school. All decked out, was I ever cool. We spent the first day on a lake. I thought this canoeing's a piece of cake. I knew a J-stroke, I knew a low brace. I wish I'd have known what was a-comin'. Down at the put-in, the other folks were practicing their paddling strokes. They ferried river left and right, while I just drifted out of sight. Down the river, going backwards, heard the roar, my first rapids. When I finally got turned around, I wasn't thrilled with what I found. Was headed for a rockodern when someone shouted, Eddie, turn. My name wasn't Eddie, so I didn't turn. I just got pinned up against that rock. Well, they rescued this poor paddling wiener with rescue ropes and carabiners. That old canoe took quite a blow, but not half as bad as my ego. I was choking, my paddle was broken, and I thought things couldn't get any worse. We got to our first class 3 drop, scouted it, watched others flop. My heart was beating like a drum. Niagara Falls, here I come. I found the chute, perfect entry. Forgot how to brace, but not how to swim. I was about half starved when we stopped for lunch, right beside a scraggly bunch of local folks who were camped out near. Their necks were red and they sure liked beer. They looked at us funny and they looked real mean. I wish I'd never seen Deliverance.
Give it a taste and tell us what you think. What do you think?
I think I don't like fish, but I like that fish.
All right, good answer.
We finally reached the takeout place. My knees were sore and my head sure ached. My clothes were soaked and my lips were blue. Had new dance in my old canoe. I crawled out of my boat. Someone said, "How about next week?" I just grinned and said, "Why not?" I was looking for something fun to do, so I thought I'd buy me a canoe. Hey, ho, it don't matter if the sun ain't coming out. Hey, ho, just being here is what it's all about. A little bit of wind, a little bit of rain, a little bit of blue and a little bit of gray. Those ups and downs are all a part of the perks. 'Cause a bad day on the water is better than any good day at work. Raindrops falling on the bill of my cap. Out on the lake and my first thought is, oh no, oh crap. Reel in the line and put this day on the shelf. But then I look around and remind myself that, hey, ho, it don't matter if the sun ain't coming out. Hey, ho, just being here is what it's all about. A little bit of wind, a little bit of rain, a little bit of blue and a little bit of gray. Those ups and downs are all a part of the perks. 'Cause a bad day on the water is better than any good day at work. Yes, it is. Well, I could be in a cubicle somewhere, spending all my time wondering when I'll be here. So whatever wants to come what may. I won't let today be the one that got away. No, hey, ho, it don't matter if the sun ain't coming out. Hey, ho, just being here is what it's all about. A little bit of wind, a little bit of rain, a little bit of blue and a little bit of gray. Those ups and downs are all a part of the perks. 'Cause a bad day on the water, yeah, a bad day on the water is better than any good day at work. You know it is. Every time. Hey, ho. I paddled for years with aluminum, struggled to get those portages done. Picked up my permit one summer night. Outfitter told me Kevlar is light. Kevlar is light, Kevlar is light. No more straining with all my might. Vernia won't send me home the second night. Raised to pond, Kevlar is light. Knees and back were hurting, shoulders were worse. Toting a Grumman might as well be a hearse.
Now it's so easy, no longer a fight. Ever since they told me Kevlar is light. Kevlar is light, Kevlar is light. No more straining with all my might. Hernia won't send me home the second night. Praise DuPont, Kevlar is light. Cast iron skillet, an old canvas tent, a big comb and cooler, a bag of cement. Don't try to tell me my way isn't right. I can bring it all, 'cause Kevlar is light. If Kevlar is light, Kevlar is light. No more straining with all my might. Hernia won't send me home the second night. Praise DuPont, Kevlar is light. Praise DuPont, Kevlar is light. 2, 3, 4.
When I first stepped in a canoe, I made a fatal mistake. I planted my heel to one side of the keel and pitched head first in the lake. I had no reason to think it would tip before you could blink, or take all your talents for keeping your balance, or else you'd land in the drink, which is what I proceeded to do when I first stepped in a canoe. First soloed in a canoe, it took me a while to learn that you sit in the bow, though I didn't know how you could tell the damn thing from the stern. I paddled the rest of the day in circles and growing dismay. I hadn't a clue that to steer the thing true, your stroke had to end with a J, which no one had taught me to do when I first soloed in a canoe. When I first kneel in a canoe, I paddle with languorous grace, but it's all a mirage when you have to portage with black flies all over your face. As I stagger off into the trees, at least I am off of my knees, which I haven't quite felt since the minute I knelt and the thwarts turned the caps into cheese, which is what they instantly do when I first kneel in a canoe. Now the best thing about a canoe may be just what it is not, like loud and aggressive and big and excessive, like a ski boat or a millionaire's yacht. It's at home on stream, lake or chute. It won't harm a beaver or coot. It may take some labor, but like a good neighbor, it won't make noise or pollute. So if asked if you want to see do, say thanks, but I'd rather canoe.
I wish I found some better ponds no one's ever fished. I wish I owned some more of the tackle that is on my list. I wish these cold fronts would stop coming on Saturdays. I wish I wouldn't backlash every cast I take. All I know is that these problems, they will never cease. But I'm fishing tomorrow and I can barely sleep. I'm a fisherman and I love to catch fish. I'm a fisherman and I love to catch fish. Wish I could go back when Nobody knew my spots when the bass were always biting, but now they're fished out. Wish I could go back when nobody knew my spots when the bass were always biting, but now they're fished out.
Far north of that's calling me away as I take you with the packs to the road, to the road. It's the call on me of the forest in the north that step I with the sunlight on my load. From the Gagny 5 Louise and Canipri I will go where you see the loot and hear the flames and glance. If you're thinking in your inner heart the swagger in your step, then you've never been along the border trade. It's the flash of paddle blades gleaming in the sun of canoes softly skimming by the shore, by the shore. It's the tang of pine and bracken coming on the breeze that calls me to the waterway once more. From the Gagny